Okay, it's cooled down now. Let's check to see exactly where we are. We ain't going to do it with this one. Okay. Come on. Now I gotta get the bigger mic out. This is the 1 to 2. I need the 2 to... Oh, actually, I don't have a mic that big. I don't have a mic that big. So we're gonna have to trust our calipers. That's not a critical diameter as far as I can see. So I'm going to just check it with my calipers, I guess. I could take a high stand over here, the little high stand, and check the bottom and top. But I don't, like I say, I don't think this is a critical dimension. And that's where we're at, 3 inches 400. And we want to go to 3 inches 500, so we got 100 thou. And I slowed the RPM down now. So we're going to take it to 450 and see. I'm going to take a free pass. And actually, I think I'm going to face that bottom off right now. And go in there. We're at 3 inches 450 on the readout, so. Alright, now we're going to go back in there, and turn it in here, and we're going to face the bottom off. Take it all the way to the depth. And we're going to come across. Take her out to 450. Then we're going to feed out. And I am going to take the high stand over here, I think. Okay, I'm over on the NC mill. I wasn't going to go over here, but I didn't want to grind up a tree pan tool for, you know, going down in here and tree panning the floor out in here. So I decided to come over here and write a little program, work up a little program for it, and let's see if I can zoom in on that. That's the machine software you're looking at. By the way, somebody was asking. It's Master XU software. It actually came with the machine. This is a CNC Supra machine. Okay, so anyway, I got the program in there, got the cutters in there, and we're going to draw it. There we go. I got something wrong here because the first one was, the first tool was, oh, I had 05 in there, 50 thou. Now it'll look different. There we go. That's what I want. Looks like it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. Looks like it's supposed to do what I want it to do. And flip that up. And we should be ready to go. Put my safety glasses on. Oh, here they are. Couldn't find where they were at. All right, here we go. And I'm going to get the air hose over here so I can blow the chips out. Or I want the coolant bottle. But first, I'm going to put some coolant in the bottle. It's almost empty. And I got a bottle sitting over here. Because I got my finger on the stop button here, just in case. And we got 10 inches a minute. I think it's a 100 thou plunge each time round. I think I am going to get the air hose over here. Oh, not like that. I wanted to just barely hit it. I should have turned on my air, because I do have an air, it's a mister, but I don't put mist in it. I don't put a mist coolant in it. I just run it just strictly air. Should be fine though, even though it's not it's got chips in there. If it was steel, there'd be a problem, because you know when you're cutting steel and you're cutting the chips over, the chips are harder to cut than the material that the material that you're cutting, because they slide. They mess up your flutes right away. Mess up your cutting edge. I'm not going to try it again. I don't want to get showered. One more plunge here. It was a nice day outside except for the wind. That was howling. Oops, I moved you around, didn't I? I had this idea for the air hose. Put a regulator on it, turn the pressure down. There. That's better. These ways I didn't have to eat the chips. Oh, it hit the limit switch again. Now I hit the limit switch going up. Yeah, it was going up for a tool change and I didn't allow 1 inch above. Okay. So that means I have to set my Z again. There's more dinking around here than I could have ground up a tree pan tool and tree pan that out. You know, and a lot of people, you'll say NC is easier. Well, sometimes it's not. It depends. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and take the first tool out of there now, since it's already ran, and I don't want to run that again. So we'll take that and delete that out. Oh, that's tool 2. You want to take it out from here. From here up. all the way to the top. Come on. Come on, just not wanting to scroll to the top. There we go. And backspace. I'm just going to draw it just to make sure that it's okay with that. Yep, it's okay with that. The only thing I have to do is set my Z yet. And we'll go down a little bit with this. There. And now. Got a chip hanging on there. Got a bunch of chips hanging on there. Right there. Okay. That's Z 1 inch. I'm going to type that in again. All right. Now it should come over here and drop down there and finish the inside of that. We'll get there. All right. You know, I had this trouble making the gears too. All of a sudden the spindle wanted to stop. And I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. And if I'd have let it go, it would have wrecked everything. All right. Try it again. It's like the electrical line fluttered or something. But I know it doesn't like that. That's why I've got a voltage regulator and battery backup and everything on it, because they warn you about that. I don't know why it's doing that to me, but it. Should go one more time around. For a finish pass. I probably wouldn't have needed it. Now after we get done here, we head over to the mill and we're going to use the circle function circle function on digital readout. I mean, you could crank to all the numbers if I wanted to, but I find that circle function usually works pretty good once you get it set. See, now if we would have had that high set there, we'd have been fine to where it's at right now. All right. Pinching my hose down here. I gotta vacuum the floor now too. All right, well, let's take that out of there. And I'll give it a little air over here. And show you what we got. So now, if you look in the inside, we've got that track that goes around in the inside here. The bearing gets pressed in this boss. Basically, it's a boss that the bearing sets in and everything else is relieved. So, I'm gonna cut away here, and we're gonna, next time I back, we'll be over at the mill.